Ew.
Ew.
God damn, I'm fucking red. It's fucking almost racist how red I am, bro. I look like an old Washington mascot in a fucked up way. We got a fucking weird special yak today. We got Lil Sass and we got Owen in this bitch. But we were about to just do it was just going to be Son of a Boy Dad. So we had to zhuzh it a little bit. And so we got a fucking Galaxy Brain episode coming. We got fucking Big Sean Q in the motherfucking building.
Yo,
we got Quigs in the fucking mix. And then we also have Tommy in the mix.
Different tone there.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And that's really how I feel. I really feel like the more Quigs is on the camera, on the microphone, the more the better the viewer will be for it, because you got a brain.
Yeah, but I'm not good on camera.
How do you know that?
I feel like I freeze up. Like
you don't just let it rip?
Nah.
Dude, I think that we'll just kind of try and draw it out of you, and just there's something in there, and we'll just try and. But other parts of the show will suffer if people get to see your genius on camera.
What do you mean by that?
I think that the things that you add outside of just regular conversation and banter, your ability to maneuver on the internet and give us multimedia shit is completely unparalleled. So I want you to be on camera more. I want people to see how funny you are, but I also I'm afraid to lose that stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm much more dangerous behind a keyboard than
It's
I
easy
am.
to tell a Che clip and a Quigs clip on our Yak
Che
Twitter.
clip.
Yeah, which
Che,
I guess
Che clip, it's just him talking.
I guess we're getting no
And
clips
Quigs
today.
is,
I'm supposed to be clipping for Che today.
Really?
Now I'm.
Che clip will be like a 15-minute Twitter video where the punchline occurs somewhere within that, and the caption will have nothing to do with the video.
The pacing of it is a little bit off, but I still think that if you see how easy it is to do our side of the job, you'll probably be like, why have I been toiling, working so fucking hard on your side of the job? Dude, you bust your ass, dude.
Yeah, but I like it.
You work actually really hard, and dude, none of us do.
Yeah, you do.
No, dude.
Yeah, maybe not.
No, not one of us
Maybe not.
does.
Maybe not that much.
Not one of us does actually work hard, and it's
Where is everybody? Where is KB and Nick are?
probably gallivanting, dude.
KB and Nick flew to Chattanooga to meet Sydney Wells this morning to do an
Where's,
undisclosed outdoor activity.
Big Cat's busy. Brandon's
landlord died in Aruba.
Rudy, is that Tommy on
Brandon's
your shirt?
landlord.
Yeah.
Rudy's a big Smokes fan.
Rudy's in this bitch.
No, I was hoping that Tommy was going to wear his shirt, but this is our crossword crew.
Oh, man.
So we do crosswords together.
Me, Rudy, Austin, and Chris Clemmer, the big four.
Doesn't Nick do that every day?
Well, Nick's been away for the past week and a half. So
While they were making shirts.
We've been making Nick feel very left out, and I actually think he might kill himself.
Yeah, he's
Probably gonna be bummed. He does them every single day with you guys.
You know, he's genuinely very bummed.
Like,
We read the
legitimately
text from the past week. He was like, "Guys, this isn't funny anymore. I'm going to leave this chat because it's making me really upset."
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, you asked me to do a crossword with you the other day, and I demurred, and then you grabbed Clemmer right away, and I feel like I missed a golden
Could
opportunity.
have been on a T-shirt.
Oh,
That would have been fucking sweet as shit.
You missed it.
Why don't you guys do the crosswords by yourself?
We'll
smart
do some
enough.
of the dailies. Maybe a Thursday, a challenging Thursday, do together. It's for camaraderie.
Yeah. It's fun to do them as a group because when you do them on your own, unless you're KB level intelligence, it's really fucking frustrating.
I used to
No, it's tough.
whoop Tommy in them every single day.
Is that true?
The minis.
Is that
no.
true?
Little
In the
Sass does
minis,
the
I would-
minis, and I
in
would
the
usually.
minis,
Was
I
that
would
short
beat-
words?
I would beat Tommy in them every.
No,
it's
that's
just
not
one
true.
square.
That's not true. You would not.
Every single day.
that's just
There was
factually
like
incorrect.
3 times ever where Tommy tied with me. I think.
No, it's just.
I don't
that
think
true,
he ever
Tommy?
beat
None
me.
of this
I don't think
is-
he ever beat me.
I mean,
once.
maybe try a big boy crossword puzzle then, Sass. Instead of
Well, you need
your once
5
take
people to do a
minute.
big word crossword.
I could do a Monday on my own very easily. So
This Monday is the easiest day.
yeah. So you do it today.
I will.
All right.
You guys should go head to head.
I haven't done it in a while. It's something that you really have to do every day to get good at.
Tommy
Yeah.
prides himself on his trivial knowledge, his trivial pursuits.
Yeah, it's not
Jeopardy
It's not even that
specifically.
much trivia though. It's more like problem solving, I would say.
Isn't it just vocabulary?
Yeah.
Some of it's trivia. Some of it is like.
Some of it's a little tricky though.
Little cheeky.
Yeah.
A lot of it's very, very cheeky.
There's certain
It's also
words that they
very
love
much
using.
inside baseball. It's, if you do the New York Times
Yeah,
crossword,
exactly.
you know how to do it.
Ed, you're just
Use
talking
the
about
same
oboe all
words
the
over and
time.
o- Yeah, it's
Yeah,
oboe
yeah, yeah.
and Ulysses.
Also, because it's like similar like clues, yeah.
They love olays. Like
They
Yeah,
love
they need
Olays.
vowels. So
They love Olays.
And isn't there?
BFFs. Easy. Lifetime pals. Briefly.
Yeah, but yeah, see, I've had that one like 100 times.
I got it before you.
And aren't there programs now that kind of make the crossword for you? Like they.
So one of my
What do you mean?
favorite things for the Times, people make them, and then there's a crossword comment section every day, and just these really old liberal white people being like, "I did not care for this clue was a little inappropriate today," or like too many proper nouns today.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to do.
we hook people in with viral videos on the Instagram, and then
Pretty much, yeah.
Then we force.
We'll throw up a Thursday thought.
force ourselves down their throats.
Where's the sports?
Yeah.
Where is the
It's
sports?
funny
my
because-
favorite thing is the comment section on every Barstool post. Is oh yeah, this is sports. Nice.
But it's funny because
sports post.
it's almost none of the posts are sports.
none of them are.
Yeah,
It'd
and
be more rare to have a.
they all comment, "Where's the sports?" Like they're never coming, dude. Like give it up.
We're never gonna post sports again.
No.
You fucking got baited and switched. Do you think that there'll ever be a time when Barstool tries to change its name? Like maybe after like Dave is doing something else and they just drop the sports from Barstool.
I think
Just
Dave
call
the name-
at
about that
Zonker.
before.
Like Dave has wanted to do that for like a decade, and the guy Zonker won't give up Barstool.com.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He's like all time.
is he a Minifan?
He's
No,
either.
the
No, I think he hates.
Opposite?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
think that they have beef.
Minophobe?
Yeah. Two things I want to talk about. First off, Rudy.
Mhm.
Did you see that I threw you under the bus to Schultz, to Andrew Schultz?
No, what happened?
I told him that you were threatened by him because he's handsome and funny and successful, and that you look at him as a threat. And so I kind of laid bare your insecurities about how you think that he's sweeter than you.
Did I verbalize that to you?
Oh yeah. I was like, "What do you think of Schultz?" And you're like, "Oh, he's a threat, dude. I don't fuck with him in the slightest."
Damn, dude, I must have been a couple beers deep and had him.
No, dude, it was the middle of a fucking work day. It was you were sober as a gopher. There
I
was
actually
no,
brought it up. You were like, "Hey, what do you think about Andrew?" Like you brought it up.
yeah, you,
gotta take
you
ready to
initiated
go.
the conversation.
Well, initially I was sort of like off put by his like video where he's like anti the network. I was like, oh, he's kind of lying. Like I felt like he was sort of like creating conflict to push his own special. And then once he came in, I changed my tune pretty quickly because I realized the guy's the riff god. Like
Yeah,
he was
he's
so
very
funny. Like, and I'd never seen his stand up. I don't watch his podcast, so I was always like truly.
So what did you dislike him based off of?
What I told you.
Still photos?
I was like, damn, this guy's fucking like so funny and cool. Like, there's got to be some.
It
whack
was
about this.
tough to hate him when he came in because he was just like the coolest guy ever.
Very
and
funny.
so nice.
Yeah, very
So
funny, like sharp. So yeah, he made it on. He made himself unhateable, which ironically was like.
Why you hated him in the first place?
Exactly. I
You
was,
It's a
disliked him
good
because he's
skill
so
to have.
likable.
yeah, exactly.
Kate, get on in here, Kate.
It's okay.
Hell yes, come vibe with us. We got a different crowd. This is a scorigami of a Yak crew right now. A never before seen Yak crew. We've never had this exact combination of people, and we might never do it again, especially wearing these clothes. We'll definitely never do it again wearing these clothes. But it's a nice lineup.
This is a very cool group. Like this is
Thank you.
this is a lot of cool guys.
You see
Gonna
Tommy's
explode
here.
when
Thank
somebody
you, thank
tweets
you.
out
Yeah.
that we had this same group like 14 months ago.
Yeah, that's gonna be infuriating. I'm gonna be
Wow.
pissed as fuck. But yeah, take us through some of your queue. Can we pull up his that tweet of his YouTube queue on Sunday morning? Cause I feel you, dude. I'm trying to learn some shit too.
It's good. They're not boring. They're very cool, like fun facts almost that you can.
Last week
Get
when I
that.
was like, why does 94% of China live on the right hand side of the country and only 6% lives
Watched a
on the left
video on
hand
that
side?
a week before.
You kicked me a video of it
Wow.
and it fucking blew my mind.
Yeah, the video. There's a lot of really fucking talented video essayists on YouTube. Like I watched this
Yeah.
one dude's about Silk Road. It was like one of the most educational videos I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Penn State guy, Silk Road. He was a young goat. He was just going to Penn State, I
Yeah.
think, at the same time as I was.
Dude,
Just
and,
selling everything.
and like an all-time inside job by the FBI where they orchestrated a fake hit
yeah.
on his behalf. So crazy. but I want to see this list.
What's the first one? The guy the scientist who killed millions and saved billions? I think we're talking about a just homicide. Are we talking about a just genocide?
It was
Right?
that was
Anthony Fauci.
no, his name was
Yeah.
Fritz Haber, I think.
For Tauber?
And he basically I think this is where it's in one ear and out the other, but
Just give us your
he
best. I mean,
basically
this is
created the process of putting nitrogen in fertilizer. So that they basically they got all fertilizer from bird shit. That was basically the only way to get it.
really bird shit. You think like cow shit or something like that, or did they not? They weren't harvesting.
No, I think the birds had the good shit.
Damn, how can you even harvest bird poop? I feel like that would be a hard harvest.
I might be making this up, but I feel like I saw something. You know those islands where a ton, thousands of birds, they would go to these islands and mine bird shit.
Yeah.
Where
These
would it be
islands that
though?
would be 3 feet thick of bird shit. They would mine blocks of bird shit.
No way.
Yeah.
It's
And so basically that led to food production being able to be ramped up, which has led to the earth being able to support more people.
Damn.
But
Because of
he
bird
worked-
shit?
he worked with the Nazis to create
Uh,
some weapons, So that was the millions dead, and then the food,
Oh,
the
okay.
billions.
Right.
It is the unfortunate truth that the Nazis propelled science forward 50 years.
I don't know if I would say that.
No,
I-
I mean, there's a
yeah, I don't-
there's a prominent.
I don't know how to word what I'm about to say, but
But the
Nazis
Nazis
not so bad.
I sound like a tacit yes.
They were very. They had a lot of.
tip your cap.
I mean, Quiggs knows in terms of propulsion,
like a
propulsion technology. The Nazis sort of we kind of just stole their swag and took their scientists.
What's
and then-
propulsion technology? What are you talking about? Rockets? Shooting rockets?
Yeah, rockets.
Yeah?
Right, Quiggs?
They were very scientific in some of the things they did.
Sass you were very funny on the first episode of the Most Dangerous Game
Yeah.
show. Last
He was, but I'd rather talk about you. You were incredible.
you were.
Thank you very
Very
much.
funny.
Every micro movement was
Yep.
captivating. of
That's
yours.
very nice of you. It was just I got a good edit, is what they call that in the business.
No.
I got a very good edit, and also I was good at my job the way that the prison guards at Abu Ghraib were good at their job. In that I just got to kind of put the screws to people, and they really couldn't do anything to combat it really. So
My favorite interaction was between you two when you got Sass's strategy out of him. You were like, did you just not talk as a strategy? And you were like, yeah, keep people off my back. And Ron was like, now are you afraid you gave everybody away your strategy?
yeah.
I thought Roan, your hosting, you made me think of you reminded me of the game makers in Hunger Games, a gleeful.
gay makers.
Yeah,
It's a gay maker.
but you just were gleefully putting people through hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good, it's just a fun role to play. It's
Yes.
a very easy role to play with, because they're putting it all together behind the scenes. So all I have to do is kind of know the rules and just kind of fuck with people.
Very bug heavy.
Yeah, a lot of bugs in that first episode.
I would not have done well.
When does
Yeah.
the next one come out? Tuesday?
Jack
Tuesday.
Mac was right.
Do you use it?
Yeah, dude. Sass ate the
Okay.
bugs.
No, I didn't eat the bugs.
Sass
Yeah.
didn't eat the bugs.
Which, brilliant, by the way. Nobody had to do any of those things.
Right. And nothing.
Good on
didn't
you.
face any consequence.
Tommy,
for
on
it.
the other hand,
You're
that
fine.
was
It's so funny because everyone's like, oh, Sass is such a pussy. All this shit. And it's dude, I was in the same place as Smitty, Bree, and Vibs, and they all were chugging bugs. We're all in the same
Sass is going to
place.
get shit on no matter what.
Yeah.
I was saying before the show that Sass could give someone $1 million as a charitable donation.
Dude, I got haters.
Sass just wants people to love him. Sass is only doing
I got
it to
haters, but
wash
I've
his
also
own
got some
image.
ride or dies. I was in the
Yeah.
chat. I was fighting with one dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And then I just blocked him. 'cause
I
I was
think
like, what
having
the fuck
haters
am
is
I
good.
found him.
I think that's
Yeah.
good. I'm trying
Found
to
him.
collect
Yeah.
more haters.
He's
Two
gone.
people.
You're in too much of a point of consensus where people like you.
Yeah, I need some
And to
more
push
haters.
yourself forward, you're going to need some people to dislike you.
Oh, they'll start
You're
hating. me.
becoming an Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
Becoming your own worst enemy.
Well, no, I mean it's the greatest Cat Williams wisdom of all time is that you got to double your haters every year if you want to stay on top.
Did Cat say that?
Yeah, Cat Williams. Not those exact words, but it's one of his stand-up specials. He's like, you gotta stack the haters.
People do hate Cat Williams, but I think he's awesome.
I feel like he's a pretty universally liked.
Oh, dude, he wasn't there videos of him like on World Star getting knocked out by like a 12-year-old or something?
Oh,
like that?
really?
It's like the funniest
hood
video ever.
hater.
Never
he
seen that.
gets in a fight with like a legitimate like middle
Child.
schooler.
Yeah, and
That's
they're like
hilarious.
wrestling on the ground or something like that. There's like
So
a cloud
funny.
of dust. It looks like a fucking Wile E. Coyote wrestling match. There's just a cloud of dust with fucking Cat Williams getting in the mix. But I respect
That's
him, and I
so
respect the
funny.
fact that he has a
Yeah.
bunch of haters, and he's just trucking on.
You need
Gotta
haters.
just truck on. You have to. You can't just fucking resign. You can't just like fold from the haters.
No.
Like Boris Johnson did. Boris Johnson, dude. I wish Quiggs was in here so he could tell me why all the prime ministers are resigning.
Yeah.
I only
saw it.
I realized why Boris Johnson is, but why is all the rest of them?
The rest. I didn't know the rest
You're
of
second
them were.
smartest
I
behind
don't-
Quiggs.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to anything.
The
I thought
dominoes
Who
fell.
else? Who else?
The
Italian guy didn't the Italian guy?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember their names, but the dominoes fell quick, and then Bojo was gone. It was
Yeah,
sad.
dude.
Yeah.
I think Bojo had he had a guy named Pincher on his staff who kept on like groping.
Oh yeah,
groping men,
dudes.
groping
Yeah,
dudes. He was pinching.
groping dudes.
They flamed him in the parliament. They were like, he's Pincher by name and Pincher by nature.
Yeah, I love British Parliament.
I know.
love
it's
it.
rowdy.
They're
It's
rowdy. They're
like-
calling each other names, which British slang shit names are the best.
Mhm.
And yeah,
And whenever
American Revolution was a mistake. We should have
We
just
Yeah.
stayed.
should've linked up
Yeah.
with them.
Paul
Yeah.
Revere should have slept in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been sweet. And they always say they say here, but like they kind of they like slur it a little bit, so it just sounds like they're saying yeah. And it sounds like when it sounds like a side talk video. It sounds like a bunch of people in New York at like a rap battle, like
Yeah.
yeah, here. But they don't pronounce
Yeah.
the here, despite how proper they are.
We should dub those over each other.
Yeah, fucking parliament. Like our parliament, our fucking Congress is kind of pussy for not just like being vocal.
Yeah.
like we're very submissive. Like they're just like order and everyone shuts the fuck up. Like
Yell out
I
more.
feel like every other culture across the world, like a Turkish parliament, I feel like they're like brawling and throwing chairs at each other, like all the Eastern European ones. But then
Yeah.
America, we're just sitting on our hands. At least in England, they're just like shouting out or like whistling and catcalling.
Yep.
Shit is sweet.
Yeah.
I do love a good filibuster. We do get a good filibuster.
I thought we're getting rid of the filibuster.
Are we getting rid of the
Fuck, why do you like the filibuster?
That's just a
It's
classic
bullshit move
filibuster.
that you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the classic. I don't really like fuck with Barstool, but I listen to PMT.
It's always like a couple shows.
The new one of that is Out and About.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have girls I knew just from high school or college being like, everything you do is still disgusting, but I like those gay boys.
yeah. What?
Like newsflash, that's Barstool, bitch.
We're all gay now.
Yeah.
hmm
Get with the
Roan, the big gay maker.
yeah, exactly. I'm gay as hell. But fuck, what was I about to say, dude? I had some fucking good ass shit that I was about to say.
Ooh.
Fucking lost it, dude. I got
We're talking about security. We're talking about the slushy guy.
You had your anniversary. Did you do anything
That
special?
was gay. That was,
Oh,
that
that
was
Tommy.
Pretty
beautiful.
gay.
yeah, Tommy was there.
Yeah.
Tommy was just like convenient. He like just,
What the fuck was that?
Yeah. Were you guys filming something?
oh, he just like kept on popping up.
Oh, you're
everywhere
not
that I
joking?
was. I swear to God, he was.
I was
Oh.
in Montauk with friends for the weekend.
I
and
assumed
then-
you were filming something for
No,
your
no,
sketch
no.
show that you do. Why were you in that outfit?
Oh no.
I was going to dinner, and I met Roan and his wife for a drink on the beach right before I left for dinner. And it wasn't really the beach. It was like
You
a
invite your,
hotel
did you
bar.
ask them if they wanted to get a drink, or did they ask you?
They asked me. Well, both. It was mutual.
Oh.
I invited them out to
He was-
bounce.
He was begging.
You guys texted at the same time.
Well, no. So I was at Montauk in this hotel. And I see Roan post a story,
Oh.
and I was like,
Oh, you look-
that hotel looks like it's exactly where I am right now. And it turned out he was literally about 300 feet away from me.
How uncomfortable were you in that chair?
It was pretty uncomfortable.
And these are the better foot picks. I told him to like kind of position his feet because they were like it was in a plie when he was the first one. He had his knees facing completely
There's
opposite
a-
directions. I'd never seen anything like it.
Rudy, do you remember like there was a shout out Stool Team 6, everyone's favorite creator group, where there was like a video of me. It really looked like my legs were not connected to my
Yeah,
body.
it was like I took a picture of you and it looked like your legs
Yeah. There's
superimposed.
something going on there. With
No,
my
I mean
legs.
he sent it
It
to
looks superimposed.
Tommy loves doing this thing where whenever he takes a photo, he sends it to the group chat because we really care about it. And I said immediately that it looks like he has someone else's legs attached to his body. Like that's what you look like in almost every photo. It looks like your upper half is
I don't. I don't think it's bad at all. I just think it looks like if you just took like a action figure and twisted the hip, just like a
Or just like if
When
you're.
are you guys gonna bring back? You can
No,
go.
please.
No, you can go. You go.
Bring back what?
No, you're up. You're up.
It looked like in Harry Potter when the bones, the spell where the bones get taken out of the
Oh,
leg.
yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Sass.
Yep.
when are you guys gonna bring back Stool Team 6? People are.
Well, we're trying to rehire Ellie.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
And after that, we'll sort it out.
yeah.
Our agents are. It's a contract thing right now, so we can't really
Yeah.
speak on
Right.
it.
Sass is wearing hats now. If you want him.
I am.
Yeah, Sass was were you ever? No, you were never in it.
I
No,
forgot
he was.
about
That was
school
before.
teams.
That was before his time. When we were really struggling, we brought Nick in as a ghostwriter, and then
yeah.
and then that plummeted the show.
Mhm.
All right, thanks for yakking with us today, friends. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Rudy.
Thank you, guys.
Tommy, and also to Quigs, but also to you, Kate. Also to you, Owen.
Yeah.
And Sass, thank you to you. Za, also thank you to you. And TJ, thank you to you.
Thank you to you.
And Stephen Shea made a prep sheet. Thank you to him. And also thank you to guys like Nick and KB. And thank you to Brandon Walker. Thank you to Big Cat, of course. How could we forget?
Thank you to Dave Portnoy.
Some of our forefathers as well, like guys like
Caleb, Jared?
Coley, Carabas, Jared. Yeah,
mhm.
Caleb, Coley, Carabas.
Fuck Colby.
Yeah, fuck Colby. And
Loud Sean.
and big thank you to Loud Sean, Gonzo. Remember Gonzo, dude? Thank you to Gonzo. Thank you to Gonzo. Who's that other guy who he's in the background of the picture where Brandon's pushing Devlin?
Fenton,
Oh,
Eric Fenton.
Eric, yes, Eric. Thank you to Eric.
Ebrew. Remember Ebrew? Anyone remember Ebrew?
Yeah, Ebro, the black guy,
Ebro.
black bold guy,
Yeah.
Nigerian.
Oh yes. Thank you to Ebrew.
Shout out to the guy who helped Jenna Marbles break the record for most bras tried on at once. I think it was 36.
Whoa.
Seems
That's
beatable.
I'll break that on here.
I feel like that's beatable, Kate.
That's so beautiful.
What? Does it have to be fucking hooked on?
Do they have to
Like,
be
couldn't they be different sizes of
right.
like?
Couldn't you just go up inside?
This was like 08 probably.
Oh,
There's probably someone who's, but I think that,
Pre-Obama.
I think that that's a winnable thing. I
Yeah.
think that we could get Guinness in here for that.
I think so. I'd do it.
That'd be a nice feather in the cap.
Yeah.
Guinness.
I'll try it on. Yeah, just one Guinness.
Yeah.
If Erica said you could double your salary if you break a Guinness World Record by the end of the month, what would you train to do?
Yo,
I'll leave you with that.
what? That's so good. Dang.
We should break a world record on this show.
Yeah.
There's not anything that I feel like I could do.
You got to find some. I mean, like, there's dudes that like run backwards for like. You just got to find the one that's a stone that's unturned.
Right. Athletes like that.
Right. Yeah. Athletes like that. The guy, I think that Rough and Rowdy guy has that record.
Running backwards.
The Ninja Warrior guy.
Yeah.
I think
Huh.
he has that.
The thing with the Guinness World Record, Sass, is like I feel like the football players would be able to break all of them.
Yeah.
Probably,
Most
yeah.
expensive bra. I feel like that was like the selling point of like 10 of those Guinness Books of World Records.
Oh,
it would just
yeah.
be like Adriana Lima on the front
Yeah.
of the cover with
Yeah.
like,
Dude, I missed
Oh,
that
yeah,
when
just always
everything
rip
was
the
also
fingernails
pulled.
page out and
Yeah.
throw it away.
Yeah. You just flicking through it at the book fair really quickly to get to the
Sounds like
bedazzled
that shit
bra.
was
Everything had
disgusting.
2 pages of nudie mag in it.
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
Sports mags, everything
Yeah.
did, even Playboy. All right. That was a good show. See you guys all tomorrow.
Yeah.